Christy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing an expensive slime shop review. So I will be reviewing some of the more expensive slimes out there. But before we get into the slime reviews, I just want to thank Pinch Me for sponsoring today's video. So if you guys don't know what Pinch Me is, they're basically one of the coolest companies out there because you literally get stuff
for free.
So if you guys want to get your own free samples, all you have to do is click the link in the description box below, sign up and make a member profile, and then they'll send you an email when samples are available to claim. And after you claim them, all you have to do is test them out and leave a review, and it's as simple as that. You literally get free stuff in the mail. And these samples are actually from well-known brands. So here is a Huda Beauty palette. So cool. There's a L'Oreal face mask and a deep sheet gold face mask. They also included this lavender soap and this top coat nail polish. They usually include some snacks as well. So I have 2 cookie squares here. These look so delicious. So like I said earlier, if you guys want to sign up, click my link in the description box below. It's super simple and easy. You don't even have to enter your credit card information. You don't pay for a single thing. It's all free. So make sure you guys check it out because there really aren't that many things out there that are free. So check them out. And for today's post notification shout out, there are 3 of you guys, and the first one goes out to Ashley Hood, Infinite Olivia, and Mia Love. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications on. And if you guys want to get shouted out in my next video, make sure you click the little bell after you subscribe and comment down below when you have done that. And I think that's about it for this intro, so let's just get right into the slime reviews. Woo! Our first expensive slime review is from Slimey Pallets. I finally got my hands on one of their slime palettes, and I purchased the Slime Palette Daddy for $16.99. So with shipping, my total was $20.49. It took about 8 days for my package to get to me, and inside it came with a baggie that had borax, 2 high chews, and their business card. So the palette itself was nicely bubble wrapped, and it was also saran wrapped too, which was such a good idea because this prevented any of the slimes from moving and mixing into each other during the shipment process. So everything was intact, which was amazing. The palette came with 4 different types of slimes, and this first slime is a yellow Snow Fizz textured slime. It was sticky from the heat, so I had to reactivate it, but after that it was great. I don't believe that this one was scented. It had some purple sprinkles in it and a super nice crunchy texture. Like, do you guys hear how crunchy and sizzly this is? It's amazing. Next up, we have this clear foam bead slime, and this one was melted as well, so I had to reactivate it. This is a clear foam slime filled with dark and light orange colored foam beads. There was 0 bead fallout from this slime, which was super impressive because there wasn't a lot of slime holding the beads together. This one felt so light, and it felt kind of fluffy too, which was interesting for a clear slime, but it had really good pops and it was super crunchy as well. This slime was unscented, but I really just love the texture of this one. It just felt so unique. Next up, we have a micro foam slime, and by the way, I love how they included 4 different slime textures in this palette, and I feel like you get a really good size amount of each slime. So this one was melted as well. I added a little bit of activator, and after that it was perfect. This slime just looks so cute. I love the pale blue color, and the pink, yellow, and blue foam beads in here just add a little bit of a pop of color, which was so nice. I love micro foam slimes. I definitely need to buy more of them. It's just such a nice holdable texture, and it's super crunchy and stretchy at the same time too. It kind of had a soapy like scent to it, but I don't think they purposely scented this one, but I still really liked it overall. And lastly, we have the biggest slime in the palette, which I of course had to save for last. This is a cloud slime, and it came with this cute rainbow charm, and it also came topped with star glitters. This cloud slime was pretty dense. It almost felt like a cloud cream, but it still fluffed up very nicely. It had a little bit of a wet residue to it, but nothing extreme. There was also very little snow fallout with this cloud slime, which was amazing. And I can tell now that this one is scented compared to the other ones. It has like a fruity scent to it. It's a pretty light scent, but it smells really good. This cloud slime was very soft and spreadable too. I really loved it. Overall, I thought this whole palette was great and it was definitely worth the money. I recommend Slimey Pallets. Moving on to our next expensive slime, we have another slime palette. This one I found on Etsy and it came from Slime by SMF. I'll have all the shop links down below, by the way, so you can check them out. I paid $18.60 for this palette with shipping and it came in 4 days, which was super fast. So the palette itself came nicely bubble wrapped with a slime care sheet, borax, and some candies. I did notice that the palette did leak a little bit. Doesn't look like the palette was cracked itself though. It may have just leaked from being filled too high. I love how the palette is shaped like a butterfly. It's so unique looking. There was a little bit of spillover with this palette from each slime, but it wasn't terrible. So here we have a red slime. This was a plain red colored slime. There weren't any add-ins and it wasn't scented. The texture was good, but in my opinion, it was just a little bit plain. Some people might like this, but to me, I like add-ins and scents. This was a good textured slime though. Next, we have this cream colored slime and a little bit of the red slime got into it. I don't think it was supposed to be like a marbled slime, but this felt like a sleigh slime. It had a little bit of clay in it. It also had a few Fimo slices in it, so that was a nice little touch. I thought the texture was really nice. It was unscented as well, but I still thought it was pretty good. Moving on, we have this light blue slime. By the way, these are all unscented just so I don't have to mention that again, but this one felt like a similar texture to the red slime. It just had some fake sprinkles in it. Next, we have this light blue cloud slime. This one came with a cute charm. The texture of this cloud slime was actually so good. It was so soft and fluffy. There was very little fallout too, which was nice. It was just perfect. It's so hard to play with such a small amount of slime though, but I'm trying my best, people. Here we have this clear orange slime with rainbow foam beads in it. This was a little bit sticky, but it was perfect after I just mixed it all together. I love how they included unique textures in this palette. This was very different from the other slimes, and I really liked it. Next, we have this part snow fizz slime that almost felt like a butter slime mixed into it. It had a really different texture. Besides the cloud slime, this was probably my next favorite. It was really fun to play with. The only thing I noticed was that the residue it left was kind of extreme. It was sticking to my nails and to my table a little bit, but I still really liked how this felt. You don't really see a lot of people mixing snow fizz slimes with butter slime, so this was really cool. This next slime is an orange colored cloud slime. By the way, I just wanted to mention that I love how they color coordinated this palette. It's really so cute. This was another great cloud slime texture, and I'm just now noticing that there's a charm in this one, and it's a gummy bear charm. And they also included fake sprinkles in this one, and I'm really loving their cloud slimes. Here we have a light green colored slime. This definitely felt like a butter slime and the texture was great. So smooth and creamy. You guys know how much I love my butter slimes, and this one is getting a 10 out of 10. It was perfect. And moving on, we have a light purple colored cloud slime. This has such great sizzles for being such a small sized slime. You can really hear the sizzles, which is great. This one fluffed up so nicely too. I love it. Now we have another foam bead slime. This just had white foam beads in it, and I thought the texture was going to be a regular glue-based slime, but this was actually a cloud cream slime, which I am living for. This one was so smooth and soft, and I love it. This next slime was pretty interesting because you can see it had a layer of white slime but also part clear. So I mixed this together and this was probably my favorite texture in the palette. This turned into a cloud cream, but something about it just felt so nice. It was so smooth and it also stretched so good. Like, look how nice this stretches. For a slime this small, this was amazing. I really love this one. Next we have this orange slime, and there wasn't a lot of this one in the container. It was half filled. This was just a regular glue-based slime. It was hard to play with because there wasn't much, but it was still pretty stretchy and nice. And lastly, we have the biggest slime in the palette. This is a cloud slime. I was super excited about this one because their cloud slimes have been so good. This one came with 2 charms in it. There was an elephant charm and a candy charm. This cloud slime felt a little more dense compared to the others, but it was still nice. It felt like a texture between a cloud and cloud cream. It had some really nice sizzles to it as well. For the price, I thought this palette was pretty decent. I have reviewed a couple before from Etsy that were scented and the price points were pretty similar, so that's the only downfall, but overall this was a good palette. And lastly, we have the infamous Rainbow Bagel from Slime Jellies. As soon as they restocked this, I was all over it, and I was so excited that I could snatch. They included their business card, borax, candy, and extras. So this took about 10 days to arrive, and it's a 6-ounce DIY clay slime. With shipping, my total was $19.17. The slime was nicely bubble wrapped, nothing was damaged in transit. The slime was nicely labeled and it was a little bit melted from the heat, but can we just take a moment to look at this slime? It looks so beautiful. I had originally thought that there would have been clay on the top and bottom and the white slime would be sandwiched in between, but maybe it just mixed a lot in transit, or maybe this is the new style. I don't know, but anyways, it still looks so pretty and the colors of the clay look so vibrant. I had so much fun mixing this together. It kind of mixed pretty fast, but it turned into a pretty burnt orange color after being entirely mixed. Okay, so let's talk about the texture of the slime. It is heavenly and goals. It turns into the perfect butter slime, so smooth and creamy, but still thick and holdable at the same time. And on top of that, the scent is to die for. It has a really nice bread scent. It smells like a fresh bakery. If you can get your hands on this slime, I 10 out of 10 recommend it for the price. And that's all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching today's video. Don't forget to claim your free samples on Pinch Me's website, link in the description box below. They're seriously one of the coolest companies I've partnered with, and I've done a partnership with them before and I love working with them. It's so cool that you can just get free products for reviewing them, so definitely check them out. The iPhone giveaway is almost over, so if you guys haven't entered it, you still have a little bit of time left to enter. So I have the link in the description box below for that as well. Thank you guys so much for being a member of the K Squad. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!